Welcome to the Transformational Soul Show with your host, Ruth Soltman. Are you ready to experience more stability in your life? You can change your life and be who you are meant to be, your authentic self.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Transformational Soul. My name is Ruth Soltman, and I'd like to welcome you. I really appreciate you being here. Hello, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Rumble. I'm really happy to have you here. And thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, you can catch the replay in a lot of different places. You can just listen to it in the car, whatever your preference is. But I really appreciate you taking the time to watch it live or the replay. I want to say hello to a couple of people here. Hello, Robert and Richard and Joyce. Hello. Veronica is here. And Sarah. Veronica, I'm writing everybody's name down real quick here as we go along so I don't miss anyone. How's everybody doing out there? It's been some pretty intense energy. Hello, Joyce. I want to ask you to please hit the like button, the thumbs up button. Please share. And now it's called reposting on Twitter, because I just did that for my show while it was, when it first started to go. And I noticed it's not called retweet anymore. It's called repost. But I greatly appreciate that. And if you're out there, please say hello. I would love to chat with you. Hello, Anita. Nice to see you here. Please check out my website, ruthsoltman.com. It's RUTH, S as in Sam, OL, T as in Tom, M as in Mary, A, N as in Nancy.com for more information on my books, how to order them, what the books are about, my oracle cards, and my services. So you can check out my website and get all that information there. If you haven't already joined us on Telegram, Goldylocks Productions has a wonderful, wonderful group on there. And there's just so much amazing energy and information that is shared on a daily basis. So I really hope you will join us over there. It's a really fun group. And don't forget, the Goldylocks Productions has their own merchandise store where you can order lots of really amazing things. They have mugs and they have shirts, and check it out because we've got lots of different designs. There's different designs for each show. It's really came up with some really wonderful, wonderful creative designs. So check those out. And don't forget to check out the Goldylocks Productions Oracle Cards Energize. And here they are. And come in this really, you can order them with the tin, I believe, and the cards are pretty amazing. All of the show hosts got together and helped design these, and Tiffany did such an amazing job with the pictures and all of the sacred geometry and then putting it all together. And it would be a really great thing. Start thinking about Christmas shopping already. It would make a great Christmas gift for someone, because it's already August. And we know how fast the rest of this year is going to go by. Let's see. So, you might want to start thinking and planning for that now. And you can also become a Goldylocks Productions VIP. There are different membership levels and different perks for each one of those. There's also a special VIP show twice a month. And you can join that through Patreon or through YouTube. It is not required. However, if you would like to give a donation or a tip, you are more than welcome to do that. And you can do that via my Venmo or Super Chat Super Sticker on YouTube or Rumble Rant on Rumble. If you make a donation of $5 or more, you're going to get a little bit longer of a message, and you're going to move to the front of the line. And I want to thank you so much, Robert, for your super sticker. I really appreciate that. That is so nice of you. Thank you to all of you who show your support for me and for the show by sharing my show posts, by liking it. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. I want to wish a happy birthday to everyone out there who is celebrating a birthday this week. Birthdays are very special days, and you should treat them that way. And also, let's send out some love and light to love, light, and healing to all who may need it. So seriously, how is everyone doing out there? This energy's been very intense. It's been fluctuating up and down, up and down. Now, the Schumann resonance was 90 the other day. And I believe it was 90 like for most of the day. And I know some people were having like some dizziness, and it was pretty intense. And then later that day, it dropped down to 20 in the 20s. Now today, I've been watching it all day, and it's been 57. Now it's dropped down to 13. So it's just really interesting to watch that and see how it changes on a daily basis. Now this month will be full of intense, life-changing, manifesting, healing energy. Yesterday was the full moon. It was a super full moon. As a matter of fact, we have another powerful super full moon at the end of this month. And we got a whole bunch of awesome stuff in between. So it's going to be a very power-filled month. So keep that in mind. We're still feeling the energy from the full moon yesterday. And those that are sensitive or super sensitive to energy, you might be feeling it for even up to a week. Patterns are breaking. Things are shaking up. And there's going to be many things that are going to surprise you or catch you off guard. This energy is helping us to release blocks. It's detoxing our fears and showing us the truth that it's our turn to be happy and that we can create that happiness for ourselves. It's a very, very powerful month. So relax and receive these energies. Let them integrate into your energy. This is a time to show yourself more love, more self-love, and more self-care, because you really need that extra right now. And generally, August is a very warm month, so you need that extra hydration. Do what you can. You know what your body needs, because it's telling you all the time. It's always telling you. So keep giving it what it needs. If it needs some higher vibrational foods, maybe more fruits and vegetables, then do that. Listen to your body. Hello, Kim. Nice to see you here. Joy said she's sleeping more than usual. Afternoon nap. It's not like me, but it's okay. It's okay to take that afternoon nap. Obviously, you are needing it. Your body is processing so much right now. So much energy coming in, so much crap going out, because we're releasing a lot of stuff. And it's very tiring and very exhausting on our physical body. So if you need that little bit of extra sleep, you make sure you get that, Joyce. Now, besides the full moon, super full moon at the beginning of the month and the end of the month, we have the Lionsgate portal this month. Now, I remember last year how extremely powerful this energy was. This energy portal is now open. It's generally from about July 28th until August 12th, with August 8th, 8/8, next Tuesday, being the most potent and powerful day. That is when the veil between our world and the spiritual world are very, very thin. This high frequency makes it the perfect time for manifesting, whatever we want to come into our lives. And we can manifest it very, very quickly. So we need to slow down a little bit. Focus your intentions on what you want to bring into your life. Be crystal clear. You cannot focus and manifest on it or manifest it if you're not even clear with what you want. So get real with yourself and figure out exactly what it is that you want so that you can bring it into your life. It's so important that we put out those clear intentions. We don't want to put out the energy of like, well, I kind of want this, but I kind of want that. We have to be sure, because the universe is going to match that frequency. And if we're in that frequency of doubt and fear, we don't want that to be what we manifest, right? We want to be able to manifest those things that we really desire in our life. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's more love. Maybe it's a different job. Maybe you're thinking about moving somewhere and the perfect place is going to manifest for you. But it's not going to happen unless you put out those intentions, because it first has to come from you. Veronica said, we're having an unusually warm day today, then back to cold on the weekend, opening up the house. Oh, yeah, we're having an unusually warm day today here too. We've had the same day over and over weather-wise. Oh, I don't know, for like 3 months now, I guess. And I check the weather forecast every morning because I want to see, what the temperature is like and everything. And every time I check it, I can see the forecast for the next 10 days. Still no rain. Still no rain in sight, which is crazy. But see, Veronica, that's kind of nice because you get that break from the cold, right? You get that one warm day that's a break from the cold. I would love to have a cool day, to have a break from the heat. It would be awesome. So keep focusing on what you want to create and manifest in your life. Use this energy, harness this energy from August, because it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And, we can use that in our favor to help us move forward and create what we want. I was hoping we swapped and you guys got a cool day. I wish. Every once in a while, though, I'll be sitting outside and I'll feel, just for like 2 seconds, I'll feel a cool breeze, like maybe a little flock of fairies flew by or something and gave me a gentle breeze, but then it's gone. Interestingly, though, every day for about the last 2 weeks, I've had 2 different dragonflies that come and visit me every day. And they sit in the bush that's like right across from where I sit when I'm on the porch, so that I see them. And they just sit there the whole entire day. Not sure what they're doing. But I just thought it was kind of interesting. I haven't seen any dragonflies for a little while. Hello, Sam. Nice to have you here. So this is Affirmation August, and today is August 2nd, so the month has just started. And this is a long month, 31 days. Last week, I offered you a challenge to choose an affirmation for yourself, to say it out loud at least 3 times a day for the month of August, and then let's see what transpires. I know many of you have already done this. If you haven't, I really hope you will, and you will join in on this challenge. You don't have to share your information with us here if you don't want to, or affirmation, sorry. But I think it'll be really interesting to see over the course of a month what transpires for everyone. I do have some updated information about my shows and stuff later this month. This year, sorry. I've been going over my calendar and the schedules and stuff, and I am going to be doing the Thanksgiving gratitude group like I did last year. I'm going to do that in November on Facebook. I'm also going to be doing my 7 days of Christmas giving challenge, which I've already set up the group for that. I know it popped up on my page, so I figured I may as well mention it. But there'll be more information coming on that, much later. But I like to try to start a little bit early because I have found that, once the summer is over, the kids are back in school, things get rolling very quickly. We have September, then October, there's Halloween, and then there's November with Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and it's like boom, 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 and it's gone. And as fast as the time has been going by this year, I expect that holiday season time to speed up even more. And I don't want to, I don't want to have to do it when, like in November and December. I want to have this done ahead of time. So I've been working on that a little bit this past few weeks, the past few days. And if I have my Thanksgiving Eve show, which depends on, I have had it the other 2 years, but if there's a scheduling conflict with Tiffany or something, then I can forego that. But if I do, I'm going to have a giveaway on that show. And then in December will be my Christmas giveaway and raffle. So I'm already planning for that as well. So I'm pretty excited about that. That show's always so much fun for me because I love to give stuff away. I am enough is my affirmation, Sam said. I love it. It's beautiful. Sarah said, woohoo, those were so fun. When I did those groups, I was very grateful. A lot of people participated, and that does make it really fun. And I'm trying to change things around a little bit and update it a little bit because I don't want to do the exact same things this year as I did last year because I think that'll just make it boring. So I'm trying to come up with a few, new ideas and things like that because I wouldn't want to keep doing the same thing every single year either. That would be just kind of boring. But so I'm looking forward to doing that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And I have some other surprises that coming up later this year that I will mention as the time comes. But that's going to be fun too, and I'm excited about that. So I am going to go ahead and start giving some messages. And if anybody would like a message, please let me know. Please put it in the chat. Now, also know that with all of this intense energy, we do need more sleep. We do need more water. We do need more time in nature. We need to take a little bit better care of ourselves. It's so important. Self-love and self-care is important all the time. But when the energy intensifies like it is now and like it's going to be for this month, we need it even more. So don't try to push yourself if you're tired. Don't try to, go without sleep because you have too much to do. Just cut yourself some slack this month. Richard. I think I missed a message here. Let me go back here and see. Yeah, 105 in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's pretty warm, Richard. And Richard, so I know our temperatures have been over 100 with the heat index even more than that. Most of the time when I look by 10 o'clock in the morning, it's already feels like over 100 degrees. Oh, it's come down. Right now it only feels like 102. Yesterday, I believe it was, the temperature was 101 and it felt like 111. A lot of ones there, which I thought that's why I mentioned it, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. Okay. Richard. Okay. 130 in Phoenix. Yikes. That is really, really warm. Now, I will say one thing because I have lived in Arizona before. And I do know that it's a totally different kind of heat than here. Here we have a very humid heat. I know Arizona is a very dry heat. It's still hot. People will always say that. Oh, but it's a dry heat out there. Yeah, but it's still heat. It's still hot. So don't think that it isn't, because it is. I know a lot of places have been a lot warmer this summer. I read somewhere that they think that this July that just passed is going to be our warmest July, not just here but everywhere, ever, the warmest one. Okay, so Robert, let's see what we have for Robert. I don't want those cards. Okay, I want these ones. Robert. And then I have Richard, and I have Anita. Robert. Let's see what we have for Robert. It seems funny to not be mentioning the spiritual message circle, because like every other week I usually mention it on my show, but because of the way, the time is, or the dates are falling, we will be having the next one on the 12th. So that would be a week from Saturday for all of you who usually join us for that. So let's see, Robert. Interesting. Okay, Robert, the first card I got for you is patience. Patience. So just be patient. Everything that you desire is coming your way. I feel like on one level you already know this. But sometimes, when we have to wait and wait and wait for what we want, we get very discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Just keep focusing on exactly what you want. And remember, this is a very powerful month to do that. And the other card I got for you is quieting the mind. So get out of your head. Dismiss those, thoughts that you're having. Quiet your mind and be still. And I feel like there's like a lot of stuff just bouncing around in your head. A lot of different thoughts going in different directions. And as you know, the best way to quiet those a bit is to meditate. So try to do that a little bit more if you're not already doing it. I love that picture. And when we do get quiet and we go within ourselves, that's when we hear the answers that we're looking for, the answers that we want to hear, and the ones that we're trying to find. So do that a little bit more. Go within. And the other card I got for you was refine your attention. So I feel like you need to be more specific on where you're focusing your attention and your intention. And this may very well have to do with manifesting. So be very clear and pinpoint exactly what it is you want. Be very, very specific. If you're looking for a relationship, don't just say, I would like to find a nice woman. You have to be very clear. Very clear. And we never, ever want to put anything out there that is the opposite of what we want. Like, well, I'm not real sure about what I want, but I know I don't want, someone who's lazy. I don't want this. I don't want that. You have to speak into, reality what you want. Because when you put out there what you don't want, you're creating that energy. You're putting that thought out there. And you're putting those words out there. So you don't want to do it that way. That will never be a positive way to manifest what you want in your life. It's going to have the opposite effect on you. So just make sure that you're being very, very, very clear on exactly what you desire. Okay, now we have Richard. Richard, have for you. Wish upon a star. And now, when we are wishing, what are we doing? We're putting the thoughts out there of what we want. We're manifesting. So you need to, as well, figure out exactly what you want, Richard. Exactly. And you will be able to manifest that into your life. And I think you're going to be surprised at how quickly you can do this, especially if you pull in this energy and utilize it to help you. And the other card I got for you was Divine Purpose. Divine Purpose. We all have one of those, don't we? And I feel like, Richard, that you are beginning to see more of yours unfold. You're beginning to remember more and more of why you are here. And that's a really exciting time, you know, remembering. It's almost like, you know, in the movies, you see these people, they get hit by a car or have an accident or something and they have amnesia and they remember nothing about who they are. Then all of a sudden one day they just wake up and they remember their name, they remember their loved ones. It's kind of like that when we come to Earth. You know, it's like our memory is wiped, and little by little, we remember things, or something triggers a memory. And I feel like things are really starting to unfold for you, Richard, to show you more and more of your divine purpose. So I hope that resonates with you, Richard. Sam said, one thing about manifesting what I intend to follow. Need to include in my routine is to ground the thoughts into Gaia and not just do mental gymnastics. Yes, I know. That's Mother Earth. I understand what you're saying. I'm thinking. That's great, Sam. And you know, we all will find exactly the way it works best for us, right? Each and every one of us. Now, I would like to take a moment because I have a sponsor this month and next month, I believe. My son and daughter-in-law got paid for my show for 3 months for my birthday. So they had me advertise my stuff, well, as a way to help me, I guess. And Tiffany made up this really, really amazing little commercial. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. And if Tiffany is ready, we can go ahead and play that. So let's have a little round of applause for Tiffany. That is just, I just think that is so amazing. And every time I watch it, I just love the music and it's just so calming and relaxing to me. I just love that. Thank you so much for doing that, Tiffany. You did such a fantastic job. Hello, Melissa. Nice to see you here. Kim, I got your name down. So Anita, The first card I got for you is Great Big Love. Great Big Love. And, and I feel like you are that great big love. When I first saw the card, the first thing I saw was just you standing there with your arms open and all your kids and grandkids coming to you. You have so much love that you give to your family and your friends all the time. Just make sure that you are giving yourself that same kind of love, because you don't want to overlook yourself. You are every bit as important as the people that you love. Okay. A lot of times we tend to forget that, and we forget, to show ourselves that kind of love. And the other card I got for you, Hello Destiny, is freedom. And I feel like you are feeling more and more free to be who you are. More and more free to be who you are. And I feel like that makes sense to you. I feel like I'm not very comfortable here. Okay. And I feel like all the time you are just discovering more and more about yourself, Anita. And it's lifting something. It's lifting maybe some old patterns or some old weight that you've been carrying around, some old emotional baggage. And you're releasing a lot of that now. So you are feeling a more greater sense of freedom. And that is so amazing for you. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it's really working for you. And keep sharing that love, like only a mom and a grandma can do. That motherly type love is what I'm referring to. Okay, now I'm up to Joyce. So I have Joyce and Kim, Destiny, Veronica, and Sarah. And anyone else, just tell me and I will put you on the list. Joyce. Joyce. Let's see what we have for Joyce. Interesting. Anita said, thank you, Ruth. Such awesome words and sure hits home. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that, Anita. Thank you so much for that validation. Joyce, it is what it is. It is what it is. And things only have the meaning that we give to them, right? You could have we could both have the same experience or the same thing happen in our life. And you might call it one thing and I call it something else. And it's going to have whatever meaning that we give to it. So whatever is going on in your life, I feel like some new doors are opening, and that you're going to be able to see things for exactly what they are. Maybe you've been looking at it from a different angle, and you're going to see it from a different viewpoint, a different view, a different side. And you're going to see the situation, the entire situation, for exactly what it is. Not any preconceived ideas that you may have about it or anything like that, but you will be able to see it for the truth, and you will know. You will know. And the other card I got for you is, ironically, self-care. Now I'm feeling like I got this card for you because of what you were saying about napping and how unusual it was for you. Because that makes me feel like maybe you don't want to do it. But I feel like they're reiterating self-care for you because you really need that right now. You really, really need it. So anytime that you're feeling a little more tired than usual, it's okay to take a nap. So, a lot of times, especially us women, we feel like if we stop and lay down for, 20 minutes, an hour, that the world is going to stop or it's going to crumble around us. It's not going to happen. Everyone will be fine. All of our family, all of our pets, they will all survive our nap. So never feel guilty about that, because you are craving that because your body is needing it. So make sure that you give in to that craving. And I hope that resonates with you, Joyce. Hello, Kavita. I've got your name down in Sam. Okay, Joyce. Now, Kim Smith. See what we have for you, Kim. Kim. Interesting picture. Okay. The first card I get for you, Kim, is Into Me I See. And this tells me that you need to go within. There's something that you need to either heal deeper on a deeper level, or there's something there that's waiting for you to discover it. And the only place you're going to find these things are within yourself. So they're wanting you to go within and see what you can find there. See what needs some work as far as some healing and some new things that might be coming to light for you. That's always exciting. And the other card I got is Trust. They're wanting you to trust yourself more. You're very intuitive, and you need to trust it more, because it's always there to guide you. It's always giving you information, messages. I feel like you pick up on these quite a bit, but I feel like there's some that are kind of going by that maybe you might be missing them. So just be a little bit more mindful, because most of the time everything can be a message. And I hope that resonates with you, Kim. Destiny. What do we have for Destiny? Joyce said, thank you. Your messages are exactly where I'm moving right now. Funny how things are flowing. That is awesome. That is awesome. And Destiny. See what we have for Destiny today. Destiny. Ooh. Wow, I almost feel like I got this card for you before. A Grand Symphony, Destiny. And I feel, for what I'm feeling from this, is that things are starting to come together for you. And then when you see the other card that I picked for you, it's really amazing how these go together. But I feel like there's a lot of smaller things that are coming into play to create this one magnificent thing in your life. And the other card that I got for you is Manifest. And you can manifest all of these things in your life. You can manifest anything that you want. You just have to remove any doubt or any fear. There is no fear. There is no doubt. You just have to trust. Trust is very key in manifesting what you want in your life. And you have to make sure that you are putting out the exact right frequency matching what you want, so that the universe can match it and bring it to you. If you are you're having any doubt or fear behind what you're trying to create, then that's going to be a lower frequency. We don't want to bring those things into our life. Just like when we are grateful and we express gratitude, we bring more things to us to be grateful for. And it works in the opposite way as well. So just keep that in mind, as you're getting your thoughts together and your intentions together on what you want to focus on. Make sure that you're very, very clear. Veronica. Interesting. Kim said, thanks. You always help me. You're very welcome, Kim. Very welcome. And now I am on Veronica. Veronica, into me I see. And I feel like you need to go within and dig a little bit deeper, because I feel like your treasure box is sitting down there and you have not taken out all of your gifts. And I think I felt this for you before, but I feel like, there's more in that toolbox, that treasure box. There are more gifts that you have yet to explore. So go within, see what you can remember or trigger or feel out or intuitively know, and see what that does for you. See what you can bring out. And the other card I got for you is self-reflection. So reflect on where you were a year ago. Reflect on where you were 6 months ago, a month ago, a week ago, and where you want to be 6 months from now or a year from now. We can't always plan on those, plan as far as kind of like wishful thinking type thing. We actually have to do something to set that in motion. So you reflect on where you've been, what you've done, what you've accomplished in this last year, and where else do you see your journey unfolding in the future? Because, that's a very personal, our spiritual journey is a very personal thing. And only you know what your journey is like, where your journey is headed, things that you've encountered on your journey. And these have all been stepping stones. They've all been lessons, throughout your life. Reflect on some of that. When we look back on different things that happen, a lot of times we can understand better why they happened for us the way that they did, based on the changes that it caused in our life, or the lesson that it taught us. Because, these lessons are invaluable. I think if you went through life, anybody went through their whole life and never learned any lessons, that would be pretty, as hard as it is sometimes going through learning a lesson, not learning lessons and just staying stuck in that same stagnant place for the rest of our life, that is so much worse. So much worse. So I hope that resonates with you, Veronica. Sarah. Do we have for Sarah? And I have Sam and Kavita after Sarah. So if I missed anyone else, or I didn't see your name and write it down fast enough, please let me know. We still have plenty of time. Sarah. Of course. Tiffany. There is always time for you. Always. Oh, while I'm thinking of this, I have to mention this. When we were talking about some of the healthy lifestyle stuff the last few weeks, and I mentioned that Dr. Sebi, and I mentioned sea moss is one of the things that he says is really good for you, because it contains like 90, I'm not sure of the exact number, like 90 of the 102 minerals that we need, or so it's a very high number. And he claimed that sea moss was one of those ways that you get that. Well, Tiffany was talking the other night on her show about Celtic sea salt, about putting a little bit under your tongue, I believe, when you drink your water. And I saw a video about this after she talked about it on her show. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they said it contains all of those minerals. If not, the number was extremely high. Um, there might have been one or two things that it didn't contain. So you guys check out Celtic sea salt. I just wanted to mention that while I was thinking about it. And the video I watched was very interesting. And Tiffany, you might have been the one that sent it to me. I can't remember. But it talked about how when you drink a lot of water, if the water doesn't penetrate the cells or something, it doesn't hydrate you. But when you take that little bit of the salt under the Celtic sea salt under your tongue, it helps to push that water into your cells. Yeah. Tiffany says it hydrates your cells immediately. I'll tell you, that sounds absolutely amazing. I'm going to get some of that and I'm going to try it because I think that even though I drink a lot of water, after seeing all that, now I'm thinking that it's not really hydrating my cells as well as it could be. So I'm going to try that. So anyone who wasn't watching Tiffany's show the other night, now you know. And you can go back and watch her show. Spiritual Insight was on Sunday at 8 p.m. Great show. I always learn so much on that show. She comes up with some of the most amazing information. Okay, Sarah. A powerful move. Powerful move. And I don't feel like this is a physical move. I feel like it's more within your relationship with yourself, if this makes any sense to you. I feel like you are really growing within yourself. I feel like you are really expanding in your spirituality, in your empowerment of yourself. And I just, it's almost kind of picture of the Hulk flashed. You know how he's whatever his name was, David Banner, I think. And then when he turns into the Hulk, he's like, you can just see everything about him expanding, and then he like bursts out of his clothes and everything. And that's what it makes me think of. Like you are just growing and growing and growing, like way beyond what you ever thought you were going to be or you could be. So keep having that faith in yourself, Sarah. Because you are just doing amazing things and you're doing so much healing, and they are so proud of that. And then the other card I got is about shielding. So just make sure that you are putting on your bubble or whatever you do to protect yourself spiritually, psychically. The energy bubbles really, really help. Or you may do something a little differently, but whatever works for you, do that, because you always want to protect your energy from any negativity. And Sarah said it makes so much sense. Awesome. Bruce Banner, that was it. David Banner. I don't know where I get this stuff. See, I wasn't a Hulk fan. I never watched the show. Oh, Destiny, I gave you a reading. Right after Kim and before Veronica. And now I'm on Sam. Oh, wait, what is this here? Kim said baking soda. Okay, I got to go back more. Veronica said she heard many years ago about the salt. Oh, you're welcome. I think I'm really excited about trying that. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Kim said baking soda in water is the best for heartburn, not the prescription drugs that stop acid. My dad used to take that. I remember him doing that when I was a kid, and it just used to gross me out because all I knew baking soda for was, when I would like help my grandma bake cookies, and I just thought, oh, that's just so gross. And he would take it, oh my gosh, and he would burp and belch all night long. And I mean, he had some like It's so funny because I haven't thought about this in forever. That he would have like the deepest ones that would come out that would sound like they were so painful. So I guess I never associated it as being like really good. I just remember thinking, "Are you sure you can take that, Dad? Are you sure that's okay? That's safe?" But that's just funny that I remembered that. No, Veronica. No, we were talking about the Hulk and like who is, I guess you call it, what is it, his alter ego, who he is as a human before he turns into the Hulk. Veronica, a different Hulk maybe. Sarah said, "Thank you so much. I do feel like Hulk, LOL, bursting out of the old and into the new. Spot on." Ooh, that's so exciting. That is so exciting, Sarah. Sam. See what we have for Sam. Sam. I like it when those visuals pop in my head like that. That's so much fun. Okay, Sam. Shining through. Shining through. Oh, I love that picture. So I feel like whatever your new endeavors are or the things that you've been trying to accomplish, for the last little while, I feel like things are finally coming together for you. I feel like um, all of the struggles that you've been going through or challenges maybe, um, of course, they are for your best and highest good and for you to learn from. But once you get past any obstacles, you're just going to be shining through. Um, so keep working at whatever it is you're working on. Keep trying to better your life. Keep, going for that deeper understanding of yourself and the people around you. And know that it's making a difference in your life. And I also have, the other card I got for you is dreams. Dreams. So either you're having a lot of active dreams now, or you're remembering and having vivid dreams. Sometimes I'll have like lots of dreams all day long, but I don't remember any of them. And a lot of times when I dream a lot, I will wake up very tired. I can wake up in the middle of the night and, in the dream and be like, wow, okay, I'm dreaming this. And then when I wake up in the morning, it's completely gone. Oh, Sam's working on being more compassionate. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, Kavita. Ooh. Oh, Kavita, let it go. Let it go. I feel like you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. And you need to let go of it so that you can heal. You need to let go of it so it's no longer holding you back. You need to let go of it because it's not something that you need to be carrying around. And once you do, you're going to feel such a sense of relief, such a sense of release and weight being lifted off your shoulders type of situation. And you're going to feel a sense of freedom. So whatever it is, let it go. And always remember, you are special. You are special. Sometimes you forget that. But don't, because you are. We're all special in our own way. And when you think about that we're each and every one of us is special, and you think of how many people are in this world, it can kind of seem like, yeah, well, maybe that person is, but I'm not. There's nothing special about me. But that isn't true. There is a lot special about you. And you just need to appreciate yourself more. Appreciate everything about you. And make sure that you are showing yourself as much love and kindness as you show to everyone else, Kavita. You're welcome, Sam. You're welcome, Destiny. I love you too. Sam said, I know so many practices, but working on just a few tools to do regularly for the next 4 years and not being like a monkey jumping from tool to tool. Yeah, I hear that. Okay, so what we have for Tiffany? Tiffany. Oh, here we go. Tiffany. Uh-oh. Aw. Okay, Tiffany. The first card I got for you, and this picture is so pretty. Spirit of gratitude. Spirit of gratitude. And I love that. You have a wonderful spirit of gratitude. And and you let that gratitude flow out and then it flows back. You know, it's that wonderful the give and take, right? We have to have that. You can't just be giving out. It has to come back through as well. And you have such an amazing attitude of gratitude. You're grateful for everything. You're able to live in the moment. And that's one thing that gratitude does for us, is it helps us to live in the now. And that's the only time that we really actually have, right? But yes, that really helps us to stay centered and stay in the moment. And the other card I got for you, and I know everyone's going to agree with this, you are special. You are so special. I know we are all each and special in our own ways. But what's really awesome is, like, all of us together as a group here, we see one aspect, I guess you could say, of your specialness. We see your kindness. We see your nurturing nature. Because we feel that energy from you, right? And of course, we all appreciate that. But we don't always have to be reminded that we're special. We know that we are, because we are a spark of the divine or creator, right? So how can we not be special? But treat yourself like you are special, because you are. But, every once in a while, just do something like extra special for yourself. Dog, quit doing that. Move it. Because you are special. And just do little things to remind yourself, because it's important for us to stay in that state of mind where we treat ourselves as good as we treat other people. I hope that makes sense. Thank you. Looks like we are out of time. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. I'm so happy you all were here. I hope that you guys will take the affirmation challenge. And, we'll talk about that more at the end of the month, after people have done it for the month. We'll see what transpires. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm doing it too. So you guys all have a really great week. I will see you next week. I love you all. Good night.